Howdy, I'm Bob Terry. Welcome to Western Trails. Back in 2010, we traveled to the Memphis Film Festival. It was called A Gathering of the Guns. And we asked if we could record, and we were told we could record whatever we wanted to. And so we did. We made several commercials helping to promote the Memphis Film Festival. Well, while going through our archives, I discovered this treasure. Now, it's just a HD camera set in the back of the room to capture what's going on in the room, but this is a wonderful radio show reenactment. The stars are Dickie Jones, Will Hutchins, Ty Hardin, Darby Hinton, and many others. This is a wonderful treasure. It's a Cisco Kid radio show reenactment, and it's adventure, and it's fun. It is a wonderful Western comedy. Sit back, relax, kick your boots up, and enjoy this. And we'll see you after the show.
I'd like to ask my cast members to come up on stage, please. Playing the role of Cisco, we have Will Hutchins. His trusty sidekick, Pancho, is played by Boyd Majors. Our leading lady, Marjorie, is being played by Jan Shepard. Duke, the bad guy, is played by Ty Hardin. You may know him, he's really bad. Then we have his sidekick, another bad guy, Bart, played by Darby Hinton. And then we have the good guy, the Sheriff Grimstead, played by our own Dickie Jones. And then in the dual role of Lieutenant Strong and Jack Malden, and these are both good guys, actually, so played by probably the foremost expert on the Cisco Kid. He has a book out. He didn't ask me to promote it, but it's the best book, I think, yet written, maybe ever to be written, on the Cisco Kid, Mike Nevins. And our announcer narrator is our own co-coordinator of this wonderful Memphis Film Festival, Ray Nielsen. All right, we got everybody here. Or are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody's here.
Okay, I just want you to know this is really over-rehearsed. So if we seem a bit stale with it, I mean, they don't even know how many actors are actually in it.
By way of introduction, I want to say,
If you people can make something out of what we're going to do tonight, you're mighty fine.
I want to give all the credit in the world here to my cast. I mean, if the show is lousy, it's my fault, but it's going to be great, and you're going to really enjoy it. It's going to be wonderful, and it's because I got such a great cast. I'm a firm believer that if you pick the right actors for the right parts, you just let them do their thing, that you're going to have a wonderful show. Okay? Now, also keep in mind, we rehearsed this once. Some of these people never even met each other before. But this is called The Cisco Kid and the Sheriff Who Needed Help, which is very true in this story. And this was originally broadcast way back on Wednesday, August 11th, 1948. I wonder how many of us can remember what we were doing on Wednesday, August 11th, 1948. So, without further ado, oh, wow. Okay. All right, here we go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Don't be afraid to laugh. Now,
I didn't know it was a comedy.
well, it's now a comedy, and so laugh it up. the Cisco Kid. Tell them they're gunshots.
There are gunshots.
And lots of them.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho! Vámonos!
The Cisco Kid. Last year, the American people burned enough standing timber to build 86,000 five-room homes. We want to ask you to share the responsibility of guardianship against this hazard, so that you'll not have to share the deprivations caused by the loss in wood, in power, and water conservation, in the peace and beauty of our land. The flame of a forest fire may never near your home, but you can't escape its effect, nor can you escape the responsibility of fire prevention. 90% of forest fires are started by people. You are a potential firebug. You must be careful. Forest fires damage the future of your country. Now, tonight's exciting story of the Cisco Kid. Cisco and Pancho chanced to ride into El Dorado County one day, and on a bulletin board in front of the marshal's office in a little town, they read the notice that Duke Anson and one of his Confederates has just been paroled from the territorial prison.
This is bad bit of news, muchacho.
Oh, how long we captured Duke Anson, Cisco?
Oh, a little more than 2 years ago.
Maybe he'll learn to behave in 2 years, no?
Oh, Duke Anson?
See?
Pancho, Anson is a kind of hombre who would spend the whole 2 years in prison planning a revenge.
Oh, see, Cisco, we best watch out, no?
Not against us in particular, against the whole Arizona territory. He should have been given 20 years
Maybe
instead.
we just best go get ready to find him, Cisco. We beat him up.
You go first.
Cisco and Pancho met Duke Anson months later by complete surprise. Anson and Bart Mickler with him spent some weeks in organizing a gang. And then they...
Now listen, boys. We're gonna keep all this on the move, and while we're working bunches, 2, 3, 4, 5, most of the time, look at the loot that comes to me, and I'll split it up once a month. Everybody gets a cut, and it's all even. If one gets a jam, or another one needs help, we'll fight the law. We'll be the one big bunch together. Otherwise, we run away. We raid the town, set up a place to meet, and when it's all paid and over, each of us stand to get our own separate little trail, man, all by ourselves.
And so the Anson gang got underway. Duke and Bart Mickler were chairman and the treasurer. They struck in many places. Their hit-and-run method proved very successful. Then they decided to concentrate in Thatcher County, domain of Sheriff Joe Grimstead.
All right, boys, hit the trail.
Come on back down here, you mavericks. Al Hoops, Stephen Varmints. Well, I guess they didn't hear me. All right, folks. Whoever they be, they want to give up, or they should want to give up. But I'm not reading this right. I'll see after now. And if that don't do the trick, then I'll call in the army. I guess it didn't do the trick.
You mean the posse, Sheriff Grimstead?
That's right, Lieutenant Strong. The bandits got away, so I done some of the Army for help. I sent for the Army for help.
I see.
You did. Good for you.
Sheriff Grimstead, I have orders that don't permit me to put my very small cavalry detachment at your disposal at this time.
That's just what I wanted to say, or whatever I meant.
Besides, we're no good without horses.
Well, that Indian raid a couple nights ago.
Whoever they were, Geronimo's men, I suppose, they got off with 24 horses, leaving me 2 for 26 cavalry troopers.
Reckon the men will have to take turns.
I'm going to buy horses today. Fellow in my anteroom right now to sell me remounts. Perhaps I can get permission to help you in the future. I'm certainly willing to cooperate.
Well, I'm certainly glad you're willing to cooperate. We've had 5 raids by that gang in 11 days.
I'll let you know my earliest development. Come in, Mr. Madden. I need your horses badly, sir.
Now? Morning, ma'am.
Morning, Sheriff.
Yeah, pleasant morning, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, I gotta be going. Good day, ma'am. Giddy up, horse.
Yeah, I beg your pardon, miss. Good morning. I just happened to be passing by and I noticed you sitting there in that buckboard.
Yes.
Yeah, have you any chance by seeing the sheriff of Grimstead?
Yes.
Well, you spoke to him, huh? Well, that fellow's riding down.
Now, that was him that I just spoke to.
Well, that fellow's riding down the trail now. Ain't that strange? I just been looking everywhere for him.
Well, I think you could catch him.
My name's Ed Duke, ma'am, and
I'm Marjorie Manners.
you Marge, man. Well, I'm a cattleman, and the reason I want the sheriff is I understand there's a man around here raises horses, and I want to buy some. I thought he could tell me where.
You want to buy cattle horses?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, well, my brother must be the man you're looking for.
Well, ain't that strange?
Jack Manders. Our place is the only one around here that raises horses.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant.
Well, here's my brother now.
Oh, ain't that nice?
Marjorie, hey, I got good news. The Army's gonna buy 30 horses, Marge. 30 mounts from my stock. You hear?
Oh, Jack, that's wonderful.
I'm sorry, mister.
This is a cattleman, Jack. Mr.
Duke, Mr. Duke. How are you?
This is my brother, Jack Manders.
Well, might like to buy some horses from you. I'm too, Manders.
My gosh, I got no more to sell.
You?
The Army just offered $110 a head for every horse I got that's ready to ride.
But Duke, I don't understand how you got into all this.
I was there in Casper just to see how I took the raid we made last night. And I saw the sheriff head for the army post. I followed him 9 miles out, and there I was, my chance.
Well, boys, the boss sure came back with a piece of news this time.
All you know is the engines, we called them engine, got the cavalry horses 3 nights ago. And I think the sheriff asked the army posts to help them chase them. I rather think that officer said no, because they got no horses.
And what about this Maverick Matters, boss?
Well, the army's gonna buy horses for him.
Oh, and then come out and try to round us up?
Well, listen, boys, that's what I got. I'm a young Jack Mayers, a horse trader. I'm sergeant, and the corporal's gonna do this for the ranch tomorrow by noon. They're gonna pay him $3,300. Collect the horses. They think and herd for the back of the post. I don't know what the hell the word said. But let me tell you one thing. They're not going to keep those soldiers on foot while, keep them off the trail, they're gonna pick up $3,300 more for that tail.
We'll follow you anywhere, boss. Now listen, boys. Here's how we're gonna do it.
All right, boys. We'll all get down behind the tree and be quiet. Here comes Bart now. Hey, what's that word there, Bart?
They're right on that turn between the pine trees in half a minute, Duke.
All 6 of us in fire at once, boys?
Sorry,
On my signal.
Just like he said.
There they are. There they are. Let's let them have it.
Yeah!
Almost got me. Sure of it, boys. Shoot straight now.
Yeah, come on, boys!
Cisco, why do you think that gang raided the town of Casper last night? Is maybe the Duke Hanson gang, you think,
It's been
Cisco?
4 months since he came out of prison.
Well, I know, but...
There have been many raids in this section.
I know, but...
They are well planned and they involve a big
I
gang.
know, but...
Hanson worked in this section before.
I know,
I
but...
think he may be working here again.
I sound like a goat without many horns.
What do you mean, Pancho?
No, but...
I hua, Pancho.
I was just going to say, Cisco, it could be 3-4 gangs. Who knows? Maybe...
The only thing is, they always work the same way, from what we have heard, and that makes it seem to me that they are...
Whoa, what's the matter, Cisco? What's the matter, Cisco?
Look in the trail ahead.
See, I look in the trail. Madre mia!
Madrecita.
Cisco, what they had? A big battle here, Cisco?
Wait for me to dismount. Now the other leg. Oh. No battle. No. They were alone. Let me see if they...
What you think, Cisco?
We better take them back to the fort that we passed from Pancho. The sergeant and the corporal of the cavalry detachment there, both of them very, very muerte.
Oh, let's go. Let's wait, Cisco.
Yes, well, you were absolutely right to bring the bodies back here.
Gracias, Lieutenant Swan.
I wish you'd explain to me again how you found them, Cisco.
In Hardin, it was very easy.
We simply came across them in the road.
You say there had been no fight.
Neither the sergeant nor the corporal had even time to draw a pistol. No fight. It was just unmitigated murder.
What kind of murder was it?
I'll explain later.
Excuse me. The $3,000 was missing?
Neither had even identification on him.
Yes.
Lieutenant Strong,
Yes, come in.
I got your message.
Yes, Santos.
Cisco.
These are the men who found the bodies, the Cisco Kid and Pancho.
Yeah, they're under arrest.
But they brought the bodies here because...
Was the bodies robbed, Lieutenant? Come on, confess.
I must confess
That's what I say, confess.
$3,300 the sergeant carried was gone.
Well, let me shake your hand. You sure did capture Cisco and Pancho, all right, Pat.
I didn't capture them.
Brought the bodies here, didn't they? Pretending to find help. You was they said or something. Never caught such a dicey pair with you. I don't know what that said, but I know that.
What a memento, Senor Grimstead. I don't understand you at all. I know what you're talking about.
Some gang has been making and...
Oh, yeah, there's a bad men in double-crossing on
You're
me.
under arrest.
All right. Share us, Grimstead.
Oh, my God, it's...
Cisco, what are you...
Hey, now, Grimstead, as always, you have placed us under arrest. Muy bien. But now he has only una problema. How's he going to get us to jail? I thank you, Lieutenant Swan, for trusting us. Pancho and I will do what we can to help you. Now, please open that door. Pancho, cover Sheriff Grimstead. Lieutenant, Go out the door in front of me with your hands up. I will not hurt you. I only want to be sure that we get to our horses. Please walk.
In just a moment, we'll return with a thrilling climax to tonight's exciting story of the Cisco Kid. 175,000 forest fires last year caused a terrible waste of America's natural resources. Preventing forest fires means more than just preserving natural beauty. For loss of wood and soil erosion and the other results of such fires affects our grazing land and the quantity and price of meat for our tables. It affects flood control. It robs the supply of newsprint materials used to bring us our daily papers. It pirates vital water supplies and robs whole communities of electric power. These are just a few of the things that you prevent when you are careful enough to prevent a forest fire. Now back to the Cisco Kid. Cisco and Pancho set out to find the killers of 2 soldiers, knowing only that they wanted men who murdered and stole $3,300. The Duke Ensign gang, jointly guilty, had no idea that anyone was on their trail.
Well, boys, here's Bart coming back. Ought to have some interesting news for us. Break up the card game here.
Whoa! Boys, I think we played right into another jackpot.
What'd you find out, Bart?
There's nobody out at that spread but Jack Maddox, his sister, and 65 horses. Wow. 30 of them sellable.
Wow! Don't they have no horse wranglers there?
Yeah, they got 8 men to work on and off. Right now they're off. Young Matters, he just started raising horses.
Hey, they'll find out that the soldiers are coming to buy them full 30 horses.
No, they're still expecting to sell them.
Huh? Oh, then, well, boys, we just got to let the poor young Jack Manders sit and look at 30 horses he didn't sell. Besides, we're gonna use another $2,000 to $3,000. I reckon we can run over and take them horses tonight.
Pancho.
See, Cisco, what you...
This is the rancho we look for, there, in that corral.
Oh, see, Cisco, I see the horses. I see them.
Still, how she, a senorita.
Oh, Cisco, senorita, you in trouble now, Cisco. Big trouble, senorita.
Don't be foolish.
Cisco, you watch. You talk to that senorita like a honey coming out of sugar cane, Cisco. I know. Then the big trouble come boom, bang, boom, bang. I know.
Buenos dias, senorita. Just a minute here.
You still got the arthritis, Cisco?
Is your husband at home, if you please?
My husband? I have no husband. He's my brother.
Oh, see, Cisco talking like honey now. She married.
Good. Then, senorita.
Well, maybe she's not married. I don't know.
I wish to speak for the moment to your brother, if he is Senor Jack Manders.
That's right. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, the senorita, she go poof.
He's been wanting to see you, Jack.
I'm Jack Manders. You? From the Army Post?
We are not soldados. We did come to see you about the horses, Senor Manders. You expected 2 hombres, a sergeant and a corporal, to come this morning to pay you for 30 horses.
And it's almost evening, and they haven't come yet.
Well, you know why? They dead. Adios. They gone.
Pancho? Cisco?
Jack, the Cisco Kid and Pancho.
Do not be frightened, amigos. We are not bandidos like so many people think.
How do you know about the men from the Army?
Well, see, we find the bodies.
Yeah, they were killed, and the money they had to pay for the horses here was stolen. We did not have the opportunity to talk a great deal with Lieutenant Strong. He did mention, however, a gang of banditos in this area.
Most everybody thinks that you're a part of that gang.
I am not.
Comprende?
I understand.
Senor, believe me,
but,
we intend no harm. Just tell us what you know about this bandito gang.
Only that the sheriff asked Lieutenant Strong to give him soldiers to help round up the outlaws.
I suppose everybody knows the sheriff did this, lad.
See, everybody know.
They do for a fact.
And who knew they were going to sell these horses?
Sheriff Grimstead, Lieutenant Strong, Margie here, and me, I guess. Oh!
That rancher Jack.
Yeah! Some rancher that met me coming out of the fort and asked if he could buy my horses instead.
Oh, what happened?
I told him no. I just sold them to the cavalry.
Who was this ranchero?
He gave his name, didn't he, Margie?
It was Duke, Mr. Duke.
Duke!
Madre mia!
Pancho,
It's impossible.
Of course. He has a new gang.
Oh, he's clever enough to do this too, Cisco, I know.
What did we say?
What did this Senor Duke look like?
He was about...
Tall as your brother?
Yes, and he had...
He had brown hair.
Brown, yes, that was it.
Yeah, he was big in the shoulders. He had big square jaws. He was...
That's Mr. Duke.
I'm not here of him.
His name is really Duke Anson, a famous bandito and killer, just out of prison.
He is?
You good with a gun, Jack?
Oh, me?
Make sure your sister is safe in a safe place tonight.
See, someplace where the bullets no gun hit her.
Yeah, there may be a fight on this rancho.
There may?
If there is, do not try to be brave. Stay in the house and leave the work to Pancho and me out here.
Oh, Jack.
It was Duke Anson that steal the monies and kill those two soldados. But he'll not stop at that. I don't think so.
I think he will come here tonight and steal those horses from you.
All right, Duke. Got all the boys ready. 2 men on this gate, 2 to open the other one, 5 to drive the horses right after they get out.
Seems funny to me there ain't no sound. Coming from that ranch house.
Yeah, we've been quiet. They're all asleep in there.
They ain't that fast asleep.
Well, let's get them horses out of the corral. Worry about the man and his sister later.
Right, Bart. You get Henny in the signal and get back to him. Mort and Eddie will go in under the fence, and I'll guard the house. Lead the big stallion out to the other side. How's that?
Great.
You picked the best hill on the range to watch from, Cisco, but boy, look what we watch at. We got 17, 11, I don't know how many banditos, a whole bunch of banditos down there. They stealing the horses, Cisco. How we gonna find all those?
Oh, as soon as they have all those horses out of that corral, we will attack and try to stampede.
Cisco, wait! Horses are coming toward us. Look out, Cisco!
Shee, but it's not the banditos or horses from Madden's corral. But what?
Madre mia, Cisco, that is the Sheriff Grimstead.
Must have seen us standing here on the moonlight.
Don't move, you Al Hoop.
Oh, what we do, Cisco? They got us surrounded. They all...
Pancho, you got gravy on your serape. Surrounded by 3 hombres, do not be silly.
All right, Cisco, I got you, lad. Ain't gonna get away this time, are you?
Sheriff Grimstead, a bandito gang is stealing horses down there in Jack Madden's barnyard. Look for yourself.
I ain't gonna look. It might influence my judgment.
Oh, you silly watchdog, you chased the cat while the robber get away.
Already you've won the banditos below.
If you and I want for... No, it's you I want for killing them, Marvin.
Oh, they are the killers down there stealing horses.
You're part of that gang.
You don't know who that is? That is the Duke Hanson gang.
Duke Hanson gang?
See?
Who is it?
Well, I explained to you. They have all the horses, all out. Now, Pancho.
See, but what can we do?
Jack and Marjorie Madden, Lieutenant Strong, all are counting on us.
Wait a minute. You're talking about...
A fight, Senor Sheriff.
What fight?
The one we are going to have with that gang of killers to capture them and save the horses. After the fight, we have to get away from you.
Oh, hey, let's go. Let's go.
Bang, 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 bang. Never upstage a man with a gun. Whoever's on that hill, they're heading this way, Duke.
Sounds like they're running a gunfight.
Get closer, though we can't see them now.
Well, we got our $3,000 in horse flesh. Climb into your saddle, Bert. Come on, boy. Let's get out of here.
Well, boss, you ride on. I'll catch you.
Come on, boy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, we are gaining lead on Grimstead, muchacho.
Which way did banditos take the stolen horses, Cisco?
Stay ahead of us, Pancho.
Oh, see, when you fight 20 or 15 banditos, I fight the Grimstead or posse.
We will not have to fight, I think.
No?
Just head loco straight for that stolen herd. Keep your head down and ride like never before, vaquero.
Cisco, we go.
Hey, ha-hee-ah!
The banditos shooting us too, Cisco.
Hey, hoo-hoo, hey. You fire backwards, I fire forward. One on the air, fire each.
Be careful, Cisco. We're gonna get caught between the banditos and the grizzly Grimstead.
Keep riding straight for that mountain over there.
Even my horse, Loco, he is worried, Cisco.
Yeah, that's his motive. He's a locomotive, yes. Right, muchacho.
Let's win, Cisco. Let's go.
Oh. Hold your fire, Pancho.
But two banditos are closing from both sides,
The
Cisco.
gang is so big that shooting at us means danger to all of them from wild bullets.
Well, maybe no danger to us. I don't think so.
Oh, danger is coming, Chico.
More danger yet, some more.
We have to ride into that herd of wild horses.
Those horses.
Yeah, you go first, yeah.
What? They go loco.
Right into there, Pancho. Go ahead. I'll follow. Go ahead. Go there.
Loco, my horse.
Oh.
Be careful, please. We go now.
Right into them. Stampede them. Start shooting now. We break up this little party. Ha ha ha! Scatter them all over the range. Yeah ha! I eat you. Whoa, whoa. Run, the horses. All of you. Run. Ah! There is the Madden Ranch House, muchacho.
Oh, we stop right here now, finally by the barn, Cisco.
See?
Good. I'm tired. We ride a lot.
Well,
Oh, aye. What a fight. We fight a lot. Madre mia. I don't know what we do.
how was your madre mia? We will not stay here long. Grimstead is fighting banditos all over the range.
We put 4 banditos to sleep ourselves.
But Grimstead still has odds against him.
Oh, Cisco, we go back and fight some more?
As soon as we tell Jack Madden what has happened.
Oh, as long as we not let Grimstead know we help him.
See, he would be found.
He should not know.
Good.
Cisco, somebody called from the barn.
Quieto, Pancho. That means quiet.
Oh, it's a bandito, Cisco. It's a bandito.
Quieto.
It's me, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, it's who him?
Keep walking. Keep walking toward the barn.
Where's the rest of those boys?
Watch your step. It's dangerous.
He cannot see who we are in the dark, Cisco.
I told Dark to bring them all back here. We gotta run into trouble. We're gonna have a good fight of it. Here, if you...
Took Anson. Yes. It's been a long time since we sent you to prison.
Cisco Kid.
And Pancho, don't forget him.
You're the one's been stampeding the herd.
He's right.
Oh, look out, Cisco!
For
him.
Oh, you missed with that shot.
You missed me. You
Ah!
go down.
Fighter, do not worry. Ah!
Hit him, Cisco, hit him!
Your boys will be scattered all over the land, and you'll be asleep in just a moment. Ah!
Kick him in the horse.
Inside, Duke, inside.
Cisco, Pancho.
Oh, look out for this one, muchachos.
Jack, that's Mr. Duke.
It's Duke Hansen, senorita, as I told you, a killer bandito. He just got out of jail a few weeks ago. And now he's going back.
Why did you bring him here?
Because we have to leave, and he must be guarded.
Senor Jack Madden?
I'll guard him all right.
Give him to the Sheriff, Joe Grimstead, with our compliments. Tomorrow, senor, hire vaqueros. In a day or two, you can round up the horses those banditos tried to steal and take them over and sell them to the army. And so, Duke Hansen was enough confused to make the mistake anyhow of returning to the Madden barn to gather his gang for a fight.
See, but we come along. He think we part of the gang, we fight him.
Yeah.
Beat him up.
Say, excuse me, Cisco, but I'd love to hear the rest of the story, but I see an old friend of yours coming to my door.
Madre mia, Cisco is Grimstead.
You're not in the bed all night?
Oh, he made me real mad this morning. He no go to bed all night.
You can go out this way. Your horses are in back. I certainly thank you, Cisco.
Save that part of it, Lieutenant Strong. We are glad we could help.
Adios. We go now.
Yeah, we go now.
Let's win.
You said it.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Who is it?
Yeah, Lieutenant Strong, you there?
Well, well now, Sheriff Grimstead.
Well, I got some news for you, Lieutenant. I got the gang that killed your men, and here's the $3,300 they stole.
Thank you.
Now, let's see, 6 men of the gang got away, but I caught the 2 leaders, Bart Mickler and a famous killer named Duke Hansen.
Good for you. Which ones got away?
It's the ones that got away that bother me.
They do?
All the time.
You mean?
Yeah, it's the Cisco Kid and Pancho among the missing.
You don't say.
You don't stand there and tell me what I say and what I don't say.
I see.
Yeah, so what say?
I see.
Well, I'm good for you then.
But what did the Cisco Kid and Pancho have to do with the crimes?
Tried to steal the 30 horses they did, and nobody knows what else, but I sure got them confused, like me. Before that fight was over last night, them 2 lassoed coyotes, no, those 2 loose coyotes, coyotes were riding around beating men of their own gang over the head, thinking the gang was my posse. That's very funny, don't you think? Hey, what? What the? It's them! There they go after us! I've been double-crossed. You're in cahoots with them. I'll report you to the president. Stop them outlaws. Come back here. Come back.
You know, Pancho, I've been thinking.
What you think?
We spend so much time in the saddle, maybe we should join the cavalry. Get paid for riding.
No, Cisco, you're not one to be in the cavalry. They never appreciate how brave you are. I know.
How do you know?
Well, look at my Uncle Pedro.
He was in the cavalry.
And also very brave he was.
What happened?
They kicked him out.
Out of the cavalry? Why?
Well, it's a great big battle, and the general, he say, charge! And everybody else goes straight for the enemy.
And Uncle Pedro?
Oh, see, he go the other way. So they kicked him out.
Well, I do not blame him. He was no good to the cavalry if he ran away in the face of the enemy.
No, Cisco, he not run away.
What was he doing? Riding in the wrong direction.
You not understand, you dumb cough. Cisco, what's the matter here? Uncle Pedro is just backing up to get a good running start for the charge. Cisco.
Hey, Pancho, whatever happened to that badge I gave you?
Badge? We don't need no stinking badge.
Just to tell you that forest fires are terrible, and ask you to be careful about them is not enough. We've said that only you can prevent forest fires. Now, we should tell you that how you can prevent them. There are just 4 simple rules. Follow them, and you will become an active guardian of America's beauty and natural wealth. First, learn all the laws about using fires and obey them. Second, crush out cigarettes, cigars, pipe ashes. Third, break matches in 2 after using. And fourth, drown all campfires, then stir them, then drown them again. No meetings to go to, no equipment to buy, no trouble at all for you. Remember those 4 simple rules. Obey them and join the fight against the awful destruction of forest fires. Now I would like to introduce our stellar cast for this evening. In the parts of Jack and Strong, Mr. Mike Nevins. As Sheriff Grimstead, Dick Jones. As Bart Darby Hinton. Duke was played by Ty Hardin. Marge was portrayed by Jan Shepard. Pancho was played by Boyd Majors. And Cisco was played by Will Hutchins. Tune in this time, same station, for another exciting adventure of the Cisco Kid. I am your faithful announcer, Ray Nielsen, saying good night and good luck. Have them on the list. The sound guys are Bart Curtis and Ken Price. And our director is Gary Gotti.
What a wonderful treasure with very loved Western entertainers. What a shame it would have been to just have this buried in our archives. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Western Trails. We hope you'll join us again next time. My name's Bob Terry. Have a great day.